Hi everyone, and welcome to this guide on video annotation. Today, we'll learn how to annotate a short tennis video using bounding boxes and polygons. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to label players, the ball, and other objects. First, let's get familiar with the video before we start labeling. Let's start by creating a new project. Click on Create Project. Next, click the Create Dataset button. Select Video as your data type. Choose your data connector. I'll select local, but you can also use cloud options. Give your dataset a name and enable multimodal indexing. Now, select the dataset you just created to make an annotation guideline. Our first task is to choose the right annotation type for each object. For the players, we'll use bounding boxes. For the tennis ball, let's use a polygon annotation. To make our data more informative, we can add attributes and classifications. Let's add an attribute to the player object to describe their activity, like playing or standing idle. You can add other attributes like jersey color or position. I'll choose a radio button with two options. For the classification agent, I will select Gemini 2.0 Flash. We can also classify the entire video. I'll add a playing conditions classification with open arena and closed arena as radio button options. You can save this setup as a template to use in other projects. Now we will choose between creating the project manually or via Labellerr AI. I will choose manual for now. After the project is created, click View to go to the labeling screen. Let's play the video once to see everything. Now I'll start labeling with the players. Oh, I made a mistake. Don't worry, we can fix this. Just click the gear icon to update the annotation settings. Here, I can change the object's name, color, add attributes, and more. Once done, I'll save the changes. Now back to annotating the player. You can see the attribute screen appears. I'll select the player's current activity. Next, I'll label the ball. I can press the Shift key to drag a polygon around the ball and press N to complete it. But this is slow. To make this faster, I'll use the SAM model to create precise polygons around the ball with just one click. See how much faster that is. Notice that every time I annotate an object, a timeline is created for that specific object. Manually labeling every frame is repetitive. To speed this up, I'll set up step frames, which allows me to skip frames. However, to make it even faster, we can use the SAM2 tracking model. First, click the SAM2 button. Then, select the objects you want to track. You can check the box next to the objects list to select everything. Now, click Run. The SAM2 model processes all the object timelines at the same time, which is about 10 times faster and finishes the entire video at once. Now that the tracking is done, I'll select Open Arena as the global classification for the whole video. Let's play the final annotated video. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more informative content. See you in the next video.